Designer on the beat.
Hey y'all, hey Shy. Welcome back to my spooky channel. And we can't what? Hey Shy. Double tap that like and sub button real fast. Oh, I caught you. I wasn't gonna let you fall. I caught you. Hey y'all, welcome back to my spooky channel. If you are new here, hey, hi, my name is Brooke. And this is my Dr. Indy. But if you are a returning spooky lover, then hey Shy, welcome back. If you haven't already, go ahead on and subscribe to my channel and like this video because guess what, y'all? We finna get into some true crime again. Y'all loved my last video. We gonna get into some true crime again. Alright? Alright. Alrighty, y'all. So this first video we get into is uploaded by Heidi Wong. Now this TikTok is about a lady who was supposed to be doing her job as a coroner or whoever it is that deals with unalived people. Whew, but baby, she felt led to take out another job. Okay, she got pregnant by a corpse.
Imagine getting arrested for having a child with a dead body. Jennifer Buroughs is a 26-year-old who was working at a morgue when she was arrested after a DNA test proved her child's father was a dead body she was supposed to autopsy. But it actually gets worse from here, because while Jennifer was working as an assistant pathologist at the morgue, she had relations with more than 60 bodies, belonging to men aged 17 to 71 years old. She did this for 2 years until it led to the birth of her son. Her son's father was a 57-year-old veterinarian from Texas, who passed away in a car accident in 2017. Jennifer was charged with 158 counts of indecent treatment of a corpse. Many psychologists and experts have debated why someone would do this. The reasons range from curiosity to severe mental illness. Some even believe Jennifer was suffering from psychosis. Alright, after all that, I don't really know how to end this video, so stay safe out there and follow for more.
I'm truly speechless. Y'all, out of all the sick dark web channels and leaked videos and stuff that we have seen about the dark web, ooh, nothing has had me speechless like this. You know, you can't say stuff like that without nobody trying to picture it, right? So I'm trying to picture it and you have to be a completely different type of person, okay? I don't know what goes on in her sick head, but it needs to be under a microscope because we absolutely cannot have people like that breeding more. If I lost my brother and I find out that the coroner was doing some stuff like that and got pregnant, give me my niece or my nephew. If it's twins, I don't care what it is. After you give birth, give me my nieces and my nephews. I'll take good care of them. But as for you, Jennifer, I'll take real good care of you. Whew, R.I.P. to all the bodies that she has ever had in her care. And baby, Jennifer, girl, you got a special place that you're headed to. This next TikTok video is uploaded by the Paranormal Files. In this video, we get a deep dive on the details and everything going on between child marriages and how it was legal back then. Now, this case is a case about child marriage. A man and a little 9-year-old girl, I want to say they said it was. What makes this case interesting to me? The child willingly wanted to get married.
Child marriage used to be legal in America, and the story of this marriage is one of the most disturbing things I've ever read about. This is 9-year-old Eunice Winstead, and this is her legal husband at the time, Charlie Johns. So on January 19th, 1937, Eunice, who was 9 years old at the time, left her mother's house. On that morning, she told her parents that she was going out to buy herself a new doll. But instead, the 9-year-old was headed to the courthouse to meet her 22-year-old future husband, Charlie Johns. So at the time of this affair, there was no age limit on marriage in Tennessee. I mean, technically, someone could have married an adult and a baby if they paid off the minister and got everything to go through properly. And so on that day, 22-year-old Charlie offered a local Baptist preacher named Walter $1, which equates to around $21 today. And the preacher accepted the offer, came into the church, and married the 9-year-old to the 22-year-old. I mean, obviously, words cannot possibly describe how disturbing images like these are. Now, at first, both Charlie and Eunice's parents disapproved of the marriage, but after some thought, they eventually approved the marriage, and they just allowed them to live together and be married. Now, sadly, Eunice dropped out of school at the age of 9 after her husband, Charlie, pulled her out, and she began giving birth to their children at age 15. They'd eventually have 8 children together. I just cannot believe that shit like this used to happen in America. Comment your thoughts on this below.
Ooh, that man is so wrong. That man is so wrong for choosing a 9-year-old child. But what I can't fathom, what I can't completely understand is that she wanted to get married. I don't know if she willingly wanted to get married or if he molded her into thinking that she wanted to get married. Because I'm not gonna lie, whenever I was 9 years old, I wanted to be married. I thought at this age right here, I would have been married and already had a child. I don't have neither. I have my baby. I have my baby girl, Indy. I have my baby. And then she started having babies at 15. What's up, mama? Then she started having babies at 15. You want to know what I was doing at 15 years old? I was on the Wii playing Michael Jackson Experience and Mario Kart Wii. 2 games in which none of y'all want that smoking. Even though it was technically legal to marry a child back then, if I was born back then and I would have seen that, I would have still looked at that man like, and been judging him because, oh, babe, if you want that child, that means you could possibly be looking at my little cousins, my little nieces, my little nephews in that same light. That is nasty. You are a weak man. Go get somebody your own age. Go get somebody in your own age bracket. And people like that, y'all, I have no other choice but to believe that people like that are wanting somebody to easily mold. They want somebody to easily control. You know what I'm saying? That it's just real weird to me. It's just real weird to me. Like I said, you are a sick, weak man. Weak. This next video I have for you guys is uploaded by Murdock Macabre. In this video, we learn about a man who learned about a frozen, unalived body in his freezer after his mama done passed away, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Has been in my freezer for 37 years. And I was always told it was like a wedding cake top.
Adam Smith had been living in this apartment, taking care of his mother who passed away from cancer just days ago. He showed us a photograph of a wrap box that was in his freezer. He said his mother kept it inside their freezer for decades and told him to stay away from it. He opened it after she passed away.
There was a pink blanket, baby blanket, and when I reached down and touched it, and I could feel a foot, and I could see the baby's head with hair was still attached to it.
He's distraught thinking about the possibility that that child may have been his sister and what his mother may have done. Preliminary testing led investigators to believe the child was wearing clothes made in the mid to late 1960s and that he was younger than 1 year old when he died. The baby was never legally named, police say.
Imagine finding that. Like, ooh, mama, I'm gonna need you to come back I'm gonna need you to come talk to me in a dream or something, because we got some things to discuss, baby. Ooh, mama! I don't know how in his 37 years that curiosity didn't get the best of him. Okay, I go in my freezer every single day. I am a very avid ice eater. Anemic and all, I need to stop, I know. But I go into my freezer every single day, and if I would have kept seeing that box that my mama forbade me from going into or forbade me from opening, I would have eventually opened it. Like, and what type of freezer is that to mask that smell? Like, what type of freezer is that to where you can't smell that it's a whole unalived body in there? You going in it. Do bodies even stink in the freezer? Like, if you put a body in the freezer, does it even smell? Anyway, RIP to that innocent soul that was found in the freezer. We don't know how they passed, but They did at a very young age, and they did not have a proper burial. This next video is posted by True Crime T. This video explains a case of a schizophrenic mother who wasn't taking her medicine, went in her little episodes, and ended up pushing her baby on a swing for over 40 hours.
A mother pushed her child on a swing for over 40 hours until he died. This is the tragic story of Ramisha Sims and her poor little son, Jayali. It was May of 2015 when Ramisha would take her little 3-year-old son, to the park as they would normally go. This time something was different. Ramisha had been off her schizophrenia medication for a few days now, and when she took her son to the park, no one knew that she was in the middle of a psychotic break, so she put her child inside the swing and started pushing him. More and more hours passed by, and poor little Jaya was just in the swing, helpless. He couldn't get out, and his mum was almost in some sort of daze. She was in such a psychotic state, and she ended up being there throughout the entire night and the next day for 44 hours, until finally poor little Jaya passed away. He passed away in the swing due to hypothermia and dehydration. She stood in the same spot for all those hours pushing him. Like, you can imagine how frightened he was and how uncomfortable and cold, how much pain and discomfort he was in. And it's just one of the most tragic stories I've ever heard. So obviously help eventually came. There was a few people that say that they did in fact see her, but they just thought that she was going or coming back. So eventually, when it was reported and the news broke to the family, everyone was devastated, as you can imagine, especially Jaya's father, as he had even requested full custody of him not long before this incident, because he knew that the mother's mental state wasn't good enough to look after him. But while all that was being sorted out, Ramisha decided to stop taking her schizophrenia medication that she had been taking for all this while, and these were the harmful consequences to her actions that day. It went to court, obviously, and she was found not guilty because she was in the middle of psychosis, but she now has to attend counselling and therapy and get psychiatric help every week. So that's the tragic case of Jaya.
I have so many questions. Like, okay, obviously I feel like by hour 2, 3, that child would have been hollering to get off that swing. So everybody at the park, and nobody is hearing, like, you cannot tell me that this child did not start crying, did not start hollering at any point. It's freezing. It's freezing. The daddy ain't talked to the mother of his child or his child for over 40 hours. He didn't. I mean, he probably was trying to call them, but if you're in your schizophrenic episode like that, I guess it's just you're doing whatever you're doing for a long time. I don't know. Please don't think that I'm being disrespectful. And like, schizophrenic episodes can last that long. Even whenever you're out in the cold, I feel like, baby, whenever I'm cold, child, I feel like anything snap me. I'm in a deep thought, cold. Ooh, it's cold up in here. You know what I'm saying? That poor baby boy, I already know he was just clueless as to what was going on. He was getting pushed for a long time. He didn't know what was going on. But you cannot tell me that he was not crying out for help. I'm sorry. I would have started crying. And I'm a grown woman. I would have started crying. A baby, you can't tell me that he wasn't crying. And so now I'm looking at everybody at the park like, cause you not gonna be at the park for no little while. You're gonna at least be in the park for about a good 1 to 2 hours minimum, I feel like. Don't let it be no barbecue, baby. Y'all in the barbecue, y'all in the park 5, 6, 7 hours, damn near a whole shift. And so I'm just like, all these people at the park, and they never questioned why this mama was pushing her child on the swing for so long. I feel like even at a point, I would have got up and be like, hey, can my baby use this swing? Because you've been pushing your child for 5 hours. Like I said, RIP to that baby boy. The pain that I can even imagine that he endured during his last moments. RIP, cutie. I just wish I could give you a hug. This last video is uploaded by Tei True Crime. In this TikTok, we have a sad case of the story of Nia Wilson, a girl who was just minding her business whenever she was suddenly attacked.
Pay attention to the girl in the white shirt. This is 18-year-old Nia Wilson. She's getting off the train to transfer, like many other people in the crowded station. But watch again. This time, don't look at the girl. Instead, watch the man behind her in the white and gray hoodie. He follows her off the train, pulling his hood down and taking off his sunglasses. He looks around as if to plan an escape route. Then, he reaches down, pulling something out of his pant leg. Look closer. The item he pulled out is a knife. He quickly covers it up with his sweatshirt, but he has it at the ready, and no one else in the busy train station has noticed. The girl he's following, Nia, is on her way home with two of her older sisters, Tashaya and Latifa. They just called their dad to let him know they should be back soon, and they wait for the train doors to open. But moments later, the man attacks. Taking advantage of the panic that follows, he blends in with the crowd. He runs down the stairs and exits the station, running through the gate before seeing police outside. Recorded on an officer's body cam, he pretends to be a witness to the attack, telling them someone was injured on the platform. He waves them up, and they run to the scene to help the girls, unknowingly letting their attacker get away. He escapes from the station without anyone chasing after him, and he runs to a nearby parking structure. Then, he changes into a different hoodie, putting the other in a backpack, and he takes off his shoes and sweatpants. Next, he runs out and over to a bus stop. When a bus pulls up, he fakes an injury so he can get a free ride. After getting off the bus and away from security cameras, he disappears. He believes he thought of everything to escape justice, but in this footage, police will find the crucial mistake he made during his getaway that will ultimately lead to his capture and avenge the sisters' attack. It's July 22nd, 2018. Around 9:45 p.m., the girl's dad gets a frantic call from his daughter, Tashaya.
I couldn't understand what she was saying. All I could recognize her saying was Bart. I figured maybe they got into a little skirmish with somebody on Bart.
Unsure of what he'll find, he rushes to the car right away and drives to the MacArthur BART station, or Bay Area Rapid Transit. All he knows is that his girls are in trouble, but what he sees there is worse than he could ever imagine.
When I got there, I see a bunch of ambulance and police. I see them loading Latifa in the ambulance. I seen blood dripping down her arm, and I asked her what happened. She just said, go check on Nia. I turn around, I run up the stairs at Bart, and I see my daughter's body. It's the hardest thing I ever experienced in my life, seeing my baby dead.
It's impossible for Nia's dad to wrap his head around what he's seeing. In less than 3 minutes from when she was stabbed in the neck, Nia has died. Her dad also has the heart.
Man, y'all, please, please, please be careful. Poor Nia, rest in peace to you, queen. Oh, this makes me sick. And then look at him, just big and funky. He don't even wash his legs. I bet he the type to just wash his body and let the soap trickle down his leg. And then look how he walk like a penguin, like them feet like that. Oh my God. I can't do nothing to you physically, so I will definitely tear you down with my words, okay? We would have definitely rathered Nia Wilson on this planet instead of you, okay? So, at least she looked like she washed her legs. True crime, baby. You done did it again. You done did it again. Before I end this video, I would like to say that I am in no way trying to be disrespectful to the victims of the families involved. And I am most certainly not a vulture trying to exploit these people's suffering. I'm not a vulture. My name is Brooke, okay? I'm a girl with a big heart, and I genuinely care about the safety and well-being of other people, even if I don't know y'all. Before I was even doing these true crime cases, I was telling y'all to be safe and to remain safe. Now I'm coming with cold hard facts, true crime, about why you should stay safe, and now I'm being disrespectful? Now I'm disrespectful because I'm talking about their cases? I make these videos to educate on the dangers of the world, okay? To shed a little more light on how truly sick people's minds can get. So with that being said, if you think I'm not showing enough compassion or emotion or just like whatever for these victims, I feel like I do. I apologize if you feel like I don't, but y'all can get off my channel. I do not like the disrespectful comments, y'all. The name calling, the calling me a vulture. And I am a very nice and sweet and caring person to y'all, and I would really respect if y'all would give me that energy back, because I would hate to be sassy, because I can get like that. I would hate to speak my mind because I can get like that. So just talk to me how I talk to you. If it's something that you don't like about my channel, I'm not saying don't comment it. Comment it in a nice way, okay? You don't have to call me ugly and a vulture. So with that being said, you guys, let me know down in the comments which case stuck out to you the most. Go ahead, like this video, and comment down some topics that you would love to see me touch on. The case that stuck out to me most probably was either the coroner or baby boy on the swing set. I just feel like those are two real unfortunate situations. Like, ooh, Jennifer, baby, I would come for you, Jennifer. If you aren't already, then what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Come on in and join the spooky squad, baby. We are very welcoming over here. Give this video a like, please. It'll be greatly appreciated. And if you have any tips, tricks, and advice on how to upgrade my channel, make my videos easier, better to listen to and look at, please comment them down below. I am always open for new advice on how to make my videos and channel better overall, okay? So comment that down below in a nice way. Remember to stay safe, y'all. Can't come back for another spooky episode if y'all aren't staying safe, and I'm gonna stay safe too. Why? Because I need to come back and keep on giving y'all the spooky episodes. Duh! Thanks so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your support and your input. I love you. Bye. Oh wait, hang on. Come on, mama. I love you. Bye, Shy. Bye, Shy.
Designer on the beat.